What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 6 of our Pokemon Odyssey walkthrough. In the previous video, we took on the Second Stratum captain, defeated him, and made our way to the Third Stratum. We've just entered now, and this video is going to be a long one, but we're going to show you the entire process to get through the Third Stratum and to challenge the Third Stratum captain. So stay tuned. If you are a bit lost in the Third Stratum, this is the video for you. We are trying to do a quick and easy playthrough for you guys to help you through the game of Pokemon Odyssey. As you guys saw, as we entered the Third Stratum, there was a little medikit there to heal up your team. There was also one of those crystals that you could use to teleport back to Talriga. And there was a little red chest there. If you open it, there was a link stone, which is super important. You don't want to miss that. And here we just bumped into the ROE by accident. It's a level 48 Arcanine, so its level is really high. I don't think we have a chance against it. I was trying my best to avoid it, but now that we've encountered it, we might as well give it a go. Our Gyarados got knocked out quite easily, as well as our Graveler. And all of our Pokemon are pretty much at level 30, because that was the level cap in the Second Stratum. We have loads of training to do. We've got to get our whole team up to level 40, because I believe that's the next level cap here in the Third Stratum. So we've got lots of battles to do. And I was super surprised. We actually defeated the ROE, even though our team is pretty low level. I guess our Pokemon team, the typing is just really good against Arcanine. And here we found a boy. You've got to remember this boy. He's really important. So we're going to have to come back to him later on in this episode. He is an important part of a side quest that we need to complete in order to carry on with the story. But now we're making our way all the way back to where the ladder was, and we're going to continue westwards. There's a few trainers that you want to take on, and these trainers are tough. I had to go back and heal up my team pretty much after each trainer battle. But it does give your team a lot of training and experience, so you can level up some of your Pokemon quite easily. We just picked up a Dragon Fang in that chest, and we're going to try take on all the trainers that we can, and at least then we can try and explore the routes without constantly having to heal up our team. So that's what we're trying to do now. We're just trying to battle everyone, and then we'll go heal up our team, and then we can really try and explore the Third Stratum. But here we've made it to another little chest with a charcoal, and it seems there is a room to a new area. So we've entered this new area, and I think we are very close to the next home base. There's a sign here that's telling us, yes, that the base camp is to the north. We've made it to the north, and Brody is here. We battled him in the previous video, so I'm quite surprised to see him here. Kit is also at the base camp, so at least now we can heal up our team. We can stock up on new items and take on new side quests. There is this karate guy again, and he's willing to teach one of your Pokemon Fire Punch. And there are a whole bunch of side quests, so we can take on these side quests. The first side quest, the man said that a boy got lost in the cave, and some cave fell down, and he got lost in there. So we've got to try and find the boy, and that's the one that we saw earlier on. So we're going to have to backtrack all the way there to go and find that boy somewhere. Apparently he's stuck. And then the second side quest involves Eevee. You've got to show the guy, I don't know, 3 or 4 different types of evolutions. So that's going to take quite a while to do that one, but that's another side quest that you might want to do. And here there's a little game where you've got to choose one of the 6 places for Diglett to dig up, and you can find items that you will get rewarded with. You get 2 choices. We did get little items there, but I don't know if there's anything really good that you can get from that game, but it's worth checking out and playing a few times. I definitely prefer the little lottery system back in Talriga. There you can get some cool evolution stones. But now we're going to try and backtrack all the way to the beginning of the video where we headed down south by the ladder here. We're going to try and find that boy, and we're going to have to go past that ROE again. When we first saw the boy, he was blocking the door to another entrance. And as you can see now, the entrance is open, so the boys obviously come in here. And you want to be careful before you proceed. You want to make sure your team is healed up, because you've got to take on 3 ROEs in a row. They're a bit easier than the normal ones we have faced in the previous episodes. The first Pokemon you've got to defeat is a level 50 Golem. Then a level 50 Crobat will challenge you. So you've got to knock out these 3 ROEs in a row in order to save the boy. If your team isn't healed up, it could be really difficult, so just make sure your team is all healed up and ready to go. Next up, we're going to send out our Machoke, which is now level 32. Our team has got so much work to do. We've got to try get everyone to level 40. But Machoke has somehow hung in there and defeated the Crobat with really little HP. So that's really good news for Machoke. And our Kabuto also leveled up and wants to learn the move Night Slash. So at least my team is slowly getting there. The final ROE is a level 55 Rhyperior, which is super high level for where we are in the Third Stratum. The level cap is level 40 and this Rhyperior is level 55. Rhyperior is one of my favorite Pokemon though. I think it looks absolutely insane. It's such a weapon. And this Rhyperior is way stronger than the previous 2 ROEs. And it's unfortunate that our Gyarados got knocked out, but luckily we still have some grass types left. It just sends out our Execute, which did a Mega Absorb, and that caused quite a bit of damage. We're down just to our Haunter now, but luckily we have put Rhyperior to sleep, otherwise we would have been goners. So luckily we just made it through. We defeated all the ROEs, we got the little items, and now we can make our way all the way back to the base camp and talk to that hiker and tell him that we have found out what happened to the boy. Before we return, we're just going to heal up with the Medikit quickly because our team is all knocked out. We just got a little Haunter left just in case we run into any trainers that we haven't battled yet. Now we are almost back to the base camp. We have taken another little alternate route just to see what there is, and we found another ROE. This is a level 48 Camerupt, which should be a lot easier than the 3 that we just took on. Our Gyarados is up front and his water attacks are super effective. We have destroyed the ROE and we got rewarded with a Sapphire, and there's also a little TM to pick up there. Now there's one last route that we haven't explored to the far west. There's a trainer that we took on and a ladder. We've just picked up an upgrade item from the red chest, but then it leads to a dead end. So it looks like we've explored all the alternate routes and we go back to the base camp now. We can heal up our team and see what that hiker will reward us with. And we've also just fixed a little hole in the path there for a shortcut. So that's going to speed things up a bit. We talk to the hiker and he rewards us with a tent. I think it's like an item that can heal up your team anywhere. I haven't used it yet, but I think that's going to be pretty valuable. Now that that side quest is out the way, we can try and make our way to the Third Stratum Captain, which is quite tricky. It's a little bit of a maze. So here you can see there's another shortcut that's blocked. We need to go and try and fix the hole. But we're first going to enter this little cave and explore the western side. There are loads more trainers to take on, and the trainers are super tough. If you don't heal up between trainers, the next trainer will probably knock you out. So I do recommend that you stock up on a whole bunch of items before you try and take this on. Get a whole bunch of potions and things, otherwise you are going to be going back and forth to the base camp to heal up all the time. We are slowly working our way through all the trainers, but now we're going to go back and fix this little path that was blocked before. And we've got to try and go through this cave, and as you see, we've finally caught up with some of the other characters. It looks like one of these characters might actually be the captain of the Third Stratum, so hopefully we can take them on soon. We chat to them and there's like a weird stone here in the cave. If you interact with the stone, you can actually read what is engraved there. But while we're busy reading it, our head all of a sudden gets a sharp pain and we kind of black out. Our friends are really worried about us, but then we wake up and it's like we're having a dream. We meet a strange character and he doesn't tell us much. He just says that his name is also Nyx, the same as ours, which is very strange. So I don't know what happened there. But we come back to it and some of the characters ran further away. So we're going to try and find them again so we can take on this guy. He is the Third Stratum captain, but he's not too far ahead, and there is a little medikit there to heal up your team. So if you think you're ready, if you've trained up your team enough, come and take them on. I did do a bunch of training off camera to get my team to level 40. Definitely takes a while to get your team there. I didn't want to bore you guys with all the training, but make sure that your team is level 40, otherwise you are going to have some difficulty. This Third Stratum captain is no joke. He's super strong. And the first Pokemon he sent out was Leafeon and Roserade. We have knocked out both of them, and he also sends out a Ninetales, which looked really cool. It's like an alternate form. He's now sent out Typhlosion, so his Pokemon are all around level 38, 39. And we did struggle a lot. I think I took on this captain about 3 or 4 times before actually winning. So make sure that your team is leveled up to 40 and that you have evolved some of your Pokemon or given your team any chance that they can to improve your odds. We did use the Link Stone on our Machoke to evolve it into Machamp, and that definitely gave our team a boost. But we have defeated Ninetales, and now they have sent out the legendary Pokemon Entei, which is level 40, as well as Sableye. So this guy's team is absolutely ridiculous. He's got a legendary Pokemon on his side, and we really struggled toward the end here because he keeps such a strong Pokemon all the way till the end. But luckily we knock out Entei. We've got Haunter left and Sableye. We're trying to hit Sableye with a Hypnosis to keep it asleep and then finish it off with Hex. So that was a super close battle. We just won by the skin of our teeth. Our Haunter and its Hypnosis attack has really saved us a whole bunch. As we defeated the captain, we saw what was happening in the 4th Stratum. Rocky was there, one of the captains from the previous Stratums. And here you can find out some tips and information about the next Stratum too, which is really valuable. I recommend you go and read all of that. But now we can actually make our way to the 4th Stratum, and our level cap has also increased, which is really good news. Now we have made it to the last little area that we haven't explored yet. It's also got an ROE. It's got a level 48 Gengar. And I just wanted to show you guys how to get here and defeat it, because there is a little TM that you can pick up afterwards. It might be useful for you guys. So we're trying to include everything necessary to help you guys through the 3rd Stratum. We've defeated it and we picked up TM30. Otherwise it's a dead end here. So now we're going to make our way back to the base camp. I've just teleported there to save you guys some time. And now you're going to head west and down the next ladder to try reach the 4th Stratum. And as you can see, when you enter this area, it's blocked there. Some of the stones need to be filled so we can take that shortcut. So we're going to go all the way around, and I'll show you guys how to fix both of those little shortcuts. You just need to follow along and make sure that you go the same places that I do. So there's the first little shortcut that we have filled. You're going to go over and down that and hop over the stone, and then you'll be able to go around and fix the second little hole. Now that will make things a lot quicker for you to make your way back here from the base camp. Now you're going to go down and around and enter another little cave, and then we're going to reunite with Ethan and Olympia. And you might think it's good that you're seeing your friends again, but they actually want to test out their Pokemon. So we're going to battle Ethan now. He's got a full team of 6 Pokemon, And all of his Pokemon are level 40, so it's not an easy task. Your team needs to be healed up for this battle. His first two Pokemon he has sent out is Breloom and Raichu. We knocked out Breloom and now he sent out an Arcanine. So Ethan's got a really cool team actually. We have sent out Execute and Kabutops, which are both grass-type Pokemon. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep both of them on our team. We might swap one out for a different Pokemon type, but we'll see which of them are stronger of the two. We're trying to get Execute to evolve. I think it needs a Leaf Stone in order to evolve though. Now Ethan has sent out a Tauros. He's still got Arcanine out, so we've sent out Gyarados now, hopefully to finish them off with its water attacks. Tauros has super high defense, so it's just taking all of our attacks. We've knocked out Arcanine, and now he has sent out a level 40 Blastoise. Blastoise is definitely the favorite of the big three for myself. Luckily, we still have 3 more Pokemon left, so we send out Machamp again, which is the latest Pokemon in our team. We did use the Link Stone to evolve Machoke into Machamp, and Machamp is an absolute beast. It's quite handy because it can learn different types of attacks. It can learn like electric, fighting, fire, so in that sense it's pretty useful. We finally knocked out Tauros, and now Ethan has sent out a Kecleon. We've also just knocked out Blastoise, so finally we are finishing up his team. We've defeated everyone, and that was a lot of fun. Our Pokemon that weren't at level 40 yet, they definitely gained a whole bunch of experience. And now we've seen the same little character that we saw in our dream. It turns out he is actually the Abyssal General, so he must be pretty important, and he's trying to like kidnap people or something. But Ethan says he's going to take on the one, and we'll take on the General. So wow, this episode has just been jam-packed with battles. The first 2 Pokemon that the General has sent out is a Hariyama and an Ursaring. Luckily, we could heal up our team before battling, otherwise we definitely would not have won. We've defeated one of his Pokemon, and he's just sent out a Walrein to replace it. We've sent out our Machamp to try and hit it with a few electric attacks. If you enjoy battling, then this Third Stratum is definitely for you. We've had so many big battles in this episode, and so many trainer battles that we didn't even show. But we are almost there. We've just knocked out Ursaring, and they have replaced Ursaring with Sandy Shock. And they've also sent out Slowking now. So they've got a very diverse team, so many different types, and all of them are at level 40. We definitely have our work cut out for us in this episode. We've got 4 Pokemon left, but we're kind of doing okay. We sent out Haunter next. Hopefully Haunter can do some serious damage to Slowking. Its dark type attacks are quite effective against psychic types. Haunter gets knocked out unfortunately, but Slowking and Sandy Shock are hanging in by a thread. We've just knocked both of them out. And the final Pokemon that the General has sent out is a level 40 Annihilate, which looks really cool. It is really strong, but it's 2 versus 1 at the moment. We have defeated the General, and Ethan defeated Kozuki. And it looks like now we can finally make it to the 4th Stratum. All of a sudden we black out again and we see this Nyx character again. I thought Nyx was actually the General, but they're different characters. But now we have completely cleared the 3rd Stratum. In the next episode, we'll make our way to the 4th Stratum. Our level cap is now level 50. Thanks for watching.